May you find happiness and peace, and may your home stand the test of time.
If cocaine was right here and I took it, is it the person who dropped it there or my fault if I took it?
I think the question of fault
Wrong.
is a wrong
My
one.
fault. It's my fault if I take it.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be reacting to Charlie teaches Libra students a lesson on accountability. So without further ado, let's get started.
If cocaine was right here and I took it, is it the person who dropped it there or my fault if I took it?
I think the question of fault
Wrong.
is a wrong
My
one.
fault. It's my fault if I take it.
But then
See,
what
I
motivated
believe
you to take it?
I believe that people are responsible for their own decisions, not society.
Exactly, but black communities have been redlined for centuries. So families and like
Wait,
black
so
men
black people are too stupid to know otherwise not take drugs? Is that your argument? No, that's your argument. No, your argument is that black people are too stupid and like drugs come, they must use them.
Exactly, they've been redlined in communities and then
That's
the
your
drugs are
argument.
being brought into
No,
these communities.
I believe
they're being overexposed to it,
So,
and thus they're more
first of
likely
all,
to take it.
so to your
Same
point-
with white people. You know, so many white people at Berkeley do cocaine too, right?
So your point,
How are
we
they
don't have
different?
enough people in prison, okay? So
They don't have enough?
we under-incarcerate rapists, under-incarcerate sexual
That's what I
offenders.
say?
Average rapist gets 3.5 years in prison. 3.5 years. Rapists should get prison to life and castration. We under-imprison people. We probably over-imprison people for some drug possession crimes. You and I could find agreement on that.
Okay.
Not drug dealing.
And those crimes happen to fall along racial lines. So
No, they don't. No, they don't. So blacks
But the
commit more crimes than
FBI
white
has
people.
statistics behind both.
So
I'm Hispanic too as well.
Well, look, blacks commit more crimes than white people. Don't have to say it out loud. It's just the way it works.
No.
Black,
So then my question is why?
blacks kill. Why? Because they don't have fathers in the home.
And then
So-
how does that happen? We can't
Because
just stop asking why.
right, exactly. The question. So that's a good question. First of all, it's culture. No one wants to say it.
How does culture arise?
Yeah,
How does
we
it-
can't,
where
we
does
can't
culture
divorce. We can't divorce the
So
laws that we're living in from how we behave.
inserted ourselves, the federal government in the 1960s, Lyndon Baines Johnson, Great Society Act, inserted themselves in the black community primarily, tore down the homes, put up vertical housing units like Caprini Green and others, and then we brought in massive government programs where black women married the government and separated from black men, creating this chasm where we subsidize single motherhood. Black women and women in general America lose money if they get married, and that's not right. So we subsidize single motherhood. 75% of black babies in America do not have a father, a stable father in the home. 75%. Every statistic will show if you bring fathers back in the home, crime goes down,
Where's that statistic?
depression goes
Where's
down.
that statistic?
Fatherhood.org, look it up. It's publicly funded. The California's government
is that
funds it.
statistic based on marriage? On
It's-
marriage rates?
Well, it depends on whether there's a stable father in the home, right? So how they tabulate it, I'm not really sure, but you go to fatherhood.org. It's publicly funded by the federal government, by state governments. It's like the most nonpartisan. Yeah, just look it up. Fatherhood.org.
Wow, this is a big debate. You know, I love the way Charlie was just, you know, answering your question, because this is a sensitive topic, talking about blacks and how they have been involved in majority of the high crime rates. And I feel, I said black make up 6% of, you know, the total community, and their crime rate is just like too much. And I feel like it's not supposed to be so. You see, because I see the stigma on black people that whenever you see a black person, let's say 2 out of 10 is good, you know, 2 out of 10 is free from this, like what Charlie's, you know, accusing them of. That is based on the statistics he's giving. And, you know, it's just like you give birth to 10 children and a particular child is the only one troubling you, like it's just making your life a living hell. I think that is what is happening, because the remaining 9 children are just being there, you know, trying to support you, and this one child is just, you know, a pain in your ass. And I think it's really painful, because, you know, you're trying your best to, you know, do what will work for them, and it's not working. But I get their point, because they feel like I mean, the people asking Charlie, you know, the question, they feel like every eye is on black people. You know, when you go to black areas, there are a whole lot of police, and whenever a black man do something, we're always looking at them as, let's say, suspiciously. And I'm also black, and I can say that, you know, it's normal when you leave your country or when you leave your comfort zone. You know, if you have been born in an environment, you kind of get used to the people around there. You know, you guys see yourself basically as family. But when you try to leave that community, you know, you go to a new community and people don't know you around there, they start looking at you in a certain way, because maybe one, you don't understand the language, or two, your accent might be different. They feel like you are not part of them. You see, so they need time to study you. And I think that's what is happening right here. This black image have been, you know, dented So now everyone sees us as a particular kind of people, maybe criminals and this, till they get to know you and they feel like, oh, I think you're different from the rest, you're different from the rest. And I think that is what we black need to strive on. You see, we need to strive to be different from what the regular average people know us as. You see, and I love the fact that a whole lot of black are going to school now, they're graduating, they're trying to do things that would work for them. And I'm super, super proud of, being a black guy because, they said black don't break. So no matter what you throw to us, we always come back stronger and stronger. And based on this, I think he made example of black, community being deprived of fatherhood. He said 75% of, children don't have parents or don't have both parents or don't have father figures in their life. And I feel that is what we are lacking, because if you have a father figure in your life, there are decisions that you won't take, because right from small, your father is already pointing out those things to you. And I think women also do it. They point out those things that are happening in society to you. They want you to abstain from them, except, most times people get into this stuff due to peer pressure, because I have watched several movies whereby, black parents are already singing it to their children. It's like it's like an everyday message. Stay away from these people. I want the best for you. If not, you end up in prison. You end up, and I think children who listen to their parents and try to abstain from this live longer, because, you just, when you don't indulge in something, I don't think any harm will come to you, except maybe something that just happened on its own. I've seen, police brutality that people don't plan for and it just happened. I've seen gang fights and, unexpected person, just get shot in the process. And I think in those cases, you are not involved. Like, kind of, it just happened. Maybe based on the fact that you're living in the wrong community and stuff like that. And I think at least it's better than having this what's it called? It's better than having this feeling this guilt that you've done something wrong. I don't know if you get when police are, let's say, you're in a black community and there are a whole lot of cops around and they're doing, let's say, stop and search. They're trying to search you. You have nothing on you to incriminate you. You have that freedom, that relief in you. But when you have something in you that will implicate you, you have this like guilt that you might be locked up, and that is what we need to avoid. We already know the rules of the country. You're not allowed to take hard drugs. You're not allowed to take things that will endanger your life. And it's just something you can abstain from. So long as you're willing to abstain from it, you have no problem with the society, or you have no problem with with the police force. Because if there are 100 of them and you are doing what is legally right as a citizen, I don't think anyone will stop you and arrest you. It's when you break the law that they will want to arrest you. And I think because a whole lot of black folks are breaking the law, that is why we still have a whole lot of police, checkpoints around. And we have a whole lot of police parading in the black community just to make sure there is peace and order. And I feel the narrative is changing. It's changing every day, because now the blacks are proving now that what the world know them as, they are not that anymore. They have well-educated black people. Candace Owen is a living testimony. Kevin Hart is a living testimony. They're trying to make good name for themselves and that of their children. So the more we put in the work, the more we try to clean our name, make people see us as the way we want to be seen, the better for us. And the more we'll get enough blacks that will be living to their 80s, 90s, 100s, because now no one is watching at us. No one is trying to, point accusing finger on us anymore. Because I think what I'm seeing here is Charlie's pointing accusing finger on the black folks, and I'm not surprised, because of based on what we've done. It will take time to erase the wrong, but eventually we'll definitely erase it. Well, there's a beautiful one coming from Charlie. I really enjoyed this, and I want to see more videos from him. If you have any recommendation, let me know in the comment section. If it's the first time visiting the channel, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and remember, please.